Oye! Oh, my energy is so charged up right now. And for multiple different reasons. I just had an amazing session at Sphere for one. Adam is so great. Like, I want to tell you a couple different things actually I thought of while I was on the massage table. And I have some other things I'd like to go into as well. I'm almost uncertain where to begin. For one, let's tell some information about how after Sphere, I had a glass of wine. And before that, I went to the Cuban bakery and picked up some croquetas, which is totally my thing. I love the croquetas. Hydrating up right now. I also would like to clean my face with these things before I go on my next adventure for the rest of the day, basically. Till about 10 o'clock or so. I'm very much so looking forward to taking a long, long bath when I get home. Tomorrow night, I'm also planning on going to see the movie The Shape of Water again. I'm so excited. It's around 9:40 p.m. tomorrow night. It's gonna be great. These are like so pungent. Looks so good. My face is gonna get a little red for a little bit. Now, something I thought of on the massage table was call me a German for loving list. But I wanted to come up with a list of ways that you could serve. And I was trying to come up with some like non-financial ways. I just found a second one, so gotta use that one too, right? One way, non-financial, would definitely connect to the way that you talk to me. Like, some subs are just naturally so gifted at how they talk to their goddess. It's amazing. It's just such a pleasurable experience just to even interact with somebody that talks that way. But what does suck, though, is if the person basically is just an act. I've totally had people come to me like that where they are just all talk. So that's no good either. But another way that I thought of is maybe go through all my videos and look at all the bullshit comments I have to deal with and perhaps respond accordingly if you have actually been attentive to all my videos. And take care of those douchebags for me. And maybe give them some answers, tell them to tribute, or give them some guidance on ways they can serve. Another way is actually promotion. Like, for example, I have subs make dedicated Twitter accounts, Instagram accounts, things like that to serving me, basically. And pushing promotions, sharing pictures, pushing my Amazon wishlist link. Now, financial stuff only goes so far as well. Like, one thing I've been wanting to say since the very beginning of this video is about how I want you to keep stacks for me at Sphere. Like, my gift card there should basically be $300 at all times. So, like, I can go at my leisure whenever I like. Call me a spoiled brat, but that's my thing. I love to go there. I didn't even like, I can barely talk. Like, I did not even realize how stressed out I was and how much pressure my body was under until after I was in the middle of a massage. And I was like, oh my god. So much tension, so much pain, so much stuff coming out. I honestly wanted to book him longer, but he only had an hour available today. Otherwise, I would have done a minimum of 90 minutes, is what I like to do. Now, another thing you can do for me, financial wise, is I have an Amazon wish list. I've mentioned this a million times before, but on the wish list, I do put things that I want that I'm hesitant about getting for myself. And usually in the long run, I do want them, and sometimes there is a priority sequence, and I'll usually put the items that I want the most at the very top of the list and make it very obvious. Sometimes there's even comments on each item, like telling you what it's for or what it'd be used for. I notice a lot of you who purchase on my Amazon wishlist, like, you don't even bother to read the description of the item. For example, there's a cord right now on my wish list, and you guys have no clue what it is. I hate having to explain myself, but I do have like crystal lamps. I have a salt lamp and I have a selenium light lamp, and the cords are mysteriously missing. So I found a 2-pack and I put that on my wish list so that way I can use it. Now, I'm not going to use it all the time, so I'm not like in a frantic rush to get to it, but it's totally on my list of things that I would like to have, so I can utilize that, almost use it as like a nightlight and stuff like that. And I'm trying to think of some more things. I just recently added a Nordstrom gift card to my wish list. I love picking through there. There's like some brands that I always pick up there, and being a short person with, big up here, big down there, little over here, my sizing is awkward sometimes, and it's hard to find stuff that just fits right, and I like to be able to try things on. So I love to go there. I love commissioning a personal shopper who will pick out tons of different things for me. I love Alice and Olivia. I found a lot of their stuff on Amazon, but again, the whole sizing thing. Like, sometimes I'm a size 0 here, size 2 here, size 4 there. It's like really hard to figure that out, and it's just better to get in person. But also, like, I'm so picky and unique. Like, I like one of a kind, special things. Hence, as you can tell, like, on my wish list. Also, my Aqua fans, I have added the GoPro 6 to my wish list because the microphone on there is to die for, and the camera's really good. I just love it. And I worked with Aqua Dude, he has it, and I want one of my own. And so that's totally on my list of things that I want to get. I'm trying to think of other ways too. Typical cash tributes. I'm really, really good at managing my money. I take pride in that, which is why, like, some of my submissives, I have to, like, literally control their wallets. Like, I have to tell you, listen, no, don't get fucked up tonight. Save your money. No, don't buy this impulsive purchase that your ego is telling you to get. Be patient. Save your money. I've had fantasies of even, like, making them basically send me all the money, and then, like, I can, manage your bills basically for you. Because some of you just have no self-control. Lady slave. Yes, I'm thinking of you. You are the main one who might need that sometimes. Because you are just so bad. I see you squinting me. I know you are right now. You know what I just thought of? Something that I really enjoy lately is Groupons sent to my email. Like, Aquadude purchased me a deprivation tank, the float spa. Oh my god, that was awesome. Like, I love things like that. Things that I won't do for myself that, like, I would love to have. Like, I won't buy myself a facial, but I love facials. Like, it is basically like a dentist for your face. It is amazing. I love it. For all my aqua fans, I want to dive with sharks. That is on the list this year. You can expect that on the channel for sure. Sharks. I would like to do stuff as a mermaid, but someone called me out recently how I'm basically just paying to be a mermaid because it is not a lucrative business. Yeah, there's girls out there making a living, but it is a constant hustle, and no matter what we charge, it's like we're underselling ourselves. Like, you really have no idea how much work goes into this artwork of looking natural underwater and progressively, aggressively freediving, basically, in our prosthetics, plus the wear and tear on the product, the hours of makeup, and also the type of makeup that goes into that. That's another trigger. MAC Cosmetics. I love gift cards. Can't go wrong with gift cards. That is a useful thing. I also want this custom license plate thing. It'd be helpful if you sent a tribute with a note saying, for the license plate. So, like, that way I'm obligated, or it's encouraged as, like, a little fire under my butt to be like, go do this. Sometimes I need that little extra push, you know? And also reminders. That's also another thing. How about that as a like non-financial way of serving? If I mention something I want to do or I need to do, you can take active steps into like pushing me to do so, or like putting in some of the work for me. Like, here's the link, here's the location, here I set up an appointment. All you have to do is go. Simple stuff like that. Simple. How about non-financial as honoring your word? If you say you're going to do something, like, even if it's like, yeah, partially financial, like where you're going to say, oh, I'm going to join your OnlyFans, or I will do this, or I'm going to do that, or I live to serve you, mistress. No more talking out of your ass. Is that so hard to do? Like, part of the reason why most of you are so miserable is because you won't align how you feel, what you think, and what you do with one another. If you would just follow through, I can only begin to tell you these things. But it's like half of you are like children going la 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 la. Like, you don't want to hear it. Like, you just would rather stay in your continuous loop of unlucrative bullshit. So many different things going on. And I have my own work to do. So that's another thing. If you need help and you want my guidance, you're going to have to pay for my time. It's that simple. And it's not even like a bratty financial domination bullshit. Like, if you hire someone to paint your house, or if you hire someone to work on your car, you're going to pay for their service. This is the service that I offer, is to help you. So my time equals to money and energy. And that's energy I could be spending on myself or helping someone else who's actually going to help themselves. That is one of the most important things. I feel like I've mentioned this before, but like, one of the non-financial ways for you to serve is to put the work in for yourself. If I take time out of my day to give you a free response and to tell you to do this or to do that or look into this, do that. Do that. That's all you have to do, is take a little bit of a cognitive, progressive step in the direction at where you want to go. One little step. It's so simple. I can't tell you how many girls I have helped and introduced to photographers, built their accounts just for things to blow up in my face and for them not to follow through. Now this video is getting a little bit long. I really do not want to have to upload it to my computer, so I'm going to try to end it now. I'll be back later.